So am I just gonna open it?
Yeah,
That's
show
it?
us what's in the closet.
What's in the closet?
What's in the closet?
Let's hit it in the closet. All right.
Wow.
There it is. There it is. This is Geek Central. Because in my old place, I had all these out. But when I moved here, I was like, you know, I'm going to hide some of my geekiness, keep it to myself. Because before it was just all over the place, it was too cluttered. I like the idea of just having everything here. So whenever I record, I actually leave this open as a source of inspiration. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
So do you like still game often, or
hell yes.
do you still find time to game even
time
with
is,
your crazy schedule? Because it seems like you're really, really busy as an artist.
Yeah, I don't have as much time before. Before I used to game a lot. Now I game probably once or twice a week for maybe an hour if I'm lucky. But I'm still in that world. I just can't dive as much as I want to into it anymore. Because
what's your current game right now?
I just beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Like you finished the game?
I finished the game, yeah.
Okay.
I just beat the game. See, gamers say I just beat the game. Non-gamers say just finished the game.
Okay.
So I just beat the game.
You are not initially from Montreal. Where were you born?
I was born in Nigeria. My mom was born here, but I moved here because of my parents. They got divorced when I was a kid, and didn't really have a choice in the say. Actually, when I first moved to Canada, I didn't want to because I was a spoiled brat. You know, in Nigeria, grew up in a rich family, so moving to Canada meant that we had to downgrade. But coming here and learning about the culture and just being part of it just changed everything in my life.
And what really powered your desire to pursue music as a career?
Well, I've always known how to sing. You know, as a kid, my mom listened to Michael Jackson all the time, and you can't grow up with Michael Jackson and not start singing. It's just impossible. So I grew up with MJ and learned how to sing as MJ. Me, my boy.
Oh boy.
I didn't grow up with Michael Jackson. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson. I wish I knew him. But no, I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, learned how to sing, and as I got older, I just started doing it. But initially, I was just doing it because I could. And it really honestly wasn't until after my mom passed away that it became something that I did as a purpose to find meaning in myself again and rediscover what it means to live and share that with the world. And after that, it just became an emotional journey for me.
There's a place that I'll find you. In my heart, you know it's true. You sheltered me when I was blue. So I will always love you. You took care of me. You took care of me. You took care of me. So will always love you.
Recently, you rebranded yourself.
Yeah.
You were always known as Voyce.
Voyce, yes.
And now you are Stephen Voyce.
Yes.
So what possessed you to make that decision?
I had got to the fourth album. Actually, the story of the album is a crazy story because I put out 4 albums in 2 years. But there's a big reason for that. But the music I was putting out, you know, in those albums were again part of that journey of self-discovery. And I got to the end of the 4th one and had realized that I had let go of all that pain that was holding me back, and it was starting to feel heavy to keep holding on to something that I didn't need to hold on to anymore. So it's just something that's happened naturally. I just felt, you know, it's time to let go of that. And one way to do that would be to symbolically allow myself to grow. And also, as I made music, more and more people would call me Voice, which is cool. But I always felt that I'm also Steven, you know, like my name's Steven, everyone called me Steven, and suddenly no one's calling me Steven anymore. And I kind of wanted to bring back to humanity of what I am, that I'm not just this brand or a symbol of whatever. I'm a person behind the music, I'm a person behind the stories.
You're obviously somebody that has a lot of tattoos, and I don't want it to be like a cliche question, but I have to ask.
Okay.
Which one's your favorite one and why?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's like asking someone what their favorite movie is. Yeah.
Gladiator.
Okay, fine.
I can answer that easy. It's hard to say what's my favorite tattoo just because they all have such deep meaning, but I'll tell you about the most meaningful one and the most simplistic one. There's this one on my arm right here that says 27-9 in Roman numerals. I'm not going to disclose what the numbers mean. It's a code for me, but it represents the day that my mom passed away. I got that tattoo as a reminder of that because I had survived that day. And if I can survive this, I can survive anything. So whenever, you know, I have really bad days or things just go wrong in my life and I just think, oh man, I'm tired of all this, I just look at my arm and I go, you know what? This is easy breezy compared to what I've already been through. I've been through the worst. So really life can throw anything at me at this point, I'll survive it. And so I took something that was very negative in my life and I turned it into a moment of reinforcement moving forward. And music was the only thing that kept me going. It was my way of kind of releasing what was inside of me. And I don't know, I started to put my music out more and more and share it, and people connected with it because they felt what I was going through. But something changed because initially the music was more of a way for me to save myself. But then as I shared my music, people would tell me that, hey, I'm going through what you're going through or what you went through, and the fact that you survived it helped me go through it. So suddenly I was sharing my story and was connecting with people and was helping them. So music transformed for me at that point and became something that was not only to, you know, empower me as a person, but also help empower others to find meaning in themselves.